Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Willis looks to pass it here. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
70, go!
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown! Devon Achane, his 6th touchdown of the season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll hand off to Hull. They find some open field here. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get down.
And all the way in for a touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. He Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Nice turn.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. With his
Woo!
double team, and it's intercepted. Sheds off the tackle. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run with Hole. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From out of the gun, here's Marks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go.
Here's Duggan to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Duggan. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Hall there to make the grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open.
You're going to kill AJ the more you run him, bro.
Okay, ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Willis. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly when they're throwing football.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now Willis to throw. They set up a screen. Achane has it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Outright to Smith-Njigba. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba from 19 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here we go. 19.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 3. Duggan will look to throw this. His pass reeled in by Hull. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard. First carry down for Ramondre Stevenson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Duggan now to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 7. Now Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 9. Here's Willis. Over the middle Smith-Njigba. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go now.
Willis looking to throw it. Throw caught by Achane. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the first and goal.
They'll run, Achane. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Here's Willis. And he's caught. Touchdown. Devon Achane in the final seconds of the first half.
Why you step at Devon?
An extra point away from tying this thing up.
Why you step at Devon? You're feeding him like crazy.
Right down the middle. And that is going to tie our
You are literally feeding this man like crazy. You've been feeding him all game. No. You're feeding Devon Achane. You are feeding this motherfucker. You've been feeding Devon Achane for the past 2 fucking quarters, bro. I see that shit. I'm watching that shit. I'm watching it. He's hungry. He's hungry. Nigga, you on his fucking dick, bro. What the fuck?
For the second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
That's literally illegal, but okay. That's illegal.
Sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
That's literally illegal.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Under the table.
Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Yikes.
Throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
19 Tiger.
Duggan looking to throw. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A run here with Hull.
Touchdown, Evan Hall.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Evan Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down.
To the
This
25.
drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 68 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
77.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Ready.
Moore, the man in motion.
Go.
Back to throw, Willis. He'll swing this out to Krosky-Merritt. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the ground, Achane. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Again, it's Achane. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Stop that.
Willis will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Malik Willis taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play.
Oh, work? All right.
Now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Okay.
Now 2nd and 9.
No, no.
They'll keep it on the ground.
All right, yes it did.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Perfect.
Throwing, Duggan.
Oh, wow. Eric Rivers, 3rd touchdown of the game. Being the freedom, yeah, being the freedom, be a forced win. Orcas beat them twice. And I forget who. I think the Jerks.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense back out there.
No. I'd be in the arrows. But every time I play up against him, he gets bailed.
Here in the fourth quarter, what a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he has a big gain inside
The one time I bite.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Fuck no.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Back row 80. Back. Ready, run.
Up the middle, Achane. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Willis. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
He'll try and do this himself. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Malik Willis, a 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. To throw is Duggan.
Fuck. Wow.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return will stop right around the 25.
That's not good.
The chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Let's go.
Willis looking to throw it. Swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
Willis out of the gun. He's going to give it to his running back out of the backfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon Achane taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll keep it on the ground. Cole. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now third down as the clock runs. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted.
What?
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And he was right there too. Fuck. If I didn't move Evan.
Come on.
Yeah. If I didn't move Evan, what's going would have had that.
Victory very much
GG.
in sight now as they'll take a knee. Charles, normally